Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. So today we're going to talk about what it takes to actually be a raider in World of Warcraft. Now there's a lot of different perceptions on things and what they think needs to be done and what path they need to go. And I'm going to give you guys a simple basic path that you guys can actually take to become a raider. A lot of the people that watch my channel are beginners in World of Warcraft. I do have some advanced players that actually watch some of my content, which is amazing. Thank you guys. But a lot of players are newer players trying to get into things, trying to gear up, try to do this and this. So I'm going to tell you guys exactly the way to become a raider, and I'm doing it right now, so that's why I thought it'd be a relevant video. So, Hellfire Citadel is the raid we have currently. Now, the first thing that I need to do is I need to find a guild that will let me join the guild, not to run me, gear me up, and things like that. That's not their job. Their job is to put together the raid, and maybe I get an invite, right? That's the thing. You're not special. When you join a guild, you are not special. You have to earn your spot. Now, as a player that wasn't raiding at all and that just started raiding, I've done 2 raids so far. I've been running my mythics and stuff. I have my 2 set bonus now for marksman. I also have my heirloom trinket. I've been doing as much work as I can. I've been trying to go hard, figure stuff out, learn the fights, and get gear. If you want to be in any part of a core raiding group, you have to do a couple things. You have to show up on time every single raid. You have to sit there and be the guy. Alright, who needs to summon? We don't have a warlock here. Alright, who's going to go to the stone with me? You are that guy that goes to the stone with whoever's summoning. You are that guy that is at the stone before the raid. You are that guy who has all your flasks, all your potions, you're repaired, you have everything ready before the raid happens. That's what you need to do. You can't be that guy, oh, I forgot flasks, can I buy one off somebody? Because, that just doesn't look good. You want to be the guy that's prepared. You want to have everything ready to go. Now, when it comes to fights that you haven't done, there are going to be a lot of fights that you haven't done, right? You haven't seen any of these fights. You've seen them in Looking for Raid, but that is nothing. What you need to do is you need to take the time out and go watch the fights. You don't have to watch all the fights. You can ask, what boss do you think we're going to get up to tonight? And then, they give you, we'll probably get up to this boss. You look at every single boss that you think you're going to get up to, and you look at the next 2. I always do the next 2 just because, if you're doing really well and you guys are blowing them up and then you get to some bosses, you're like, crap, I haven't seen any of these. You still have some sort of idea. You need to research the fights. You need to research the portion that you're doing. If you're a healer, figure out what you need to do with healing. If you're DPS, figure out what you need to do DPS, tank, so on. Now, don't be afraid to do the hard jobs. If there's a fight that they need someone to dedicate to this, be that guy. Say, hey, I will do it. I have never done it, but I'll give it a shot. The biggest thing is learning how to do the entire encounter. You don't want to be that guy, let's go Siege Vogramar, for example. I've never done towers, so I have to be on the ground. Okay, well, he's never done towers. Alright, who else can do towers? You don't want to be that guy. You want to be the guy that can do everything in the raid, so when they're counting on someone, hey, this guy can do it. Because that's the guy that they're going to want to take. That's the guy who they're going to want in that core group when they're fighting for progression and heroic or mythic or whatever they're doing, correct? So, those are some simple steps that you want to do as a beginning raider, as a raider. If you want to become a raider, you need to take those steps. Now, another thing. You need to make some gold. I know that sounds weird, but you need to make some gold. A lot of things are expensive, from enchantments, from flasks, from all the potions. You have to have your potions all the time. Every time you pop a potion, that's what, 5 to 7 gold. Every single potion you pop, you should be popping to a fight. If you wipe on one boss over and over and over, you're going to be spending a lot of gold. You need to repair. You need to do all this stuff. You need to have gold. Okay, so don't be afraid to farm some gold. If you're lacking in some certain areas for any piece of gear, as you can see, I'm eye level 704. I've been raiding for 2 weeks. I feel that's a decent IM level for what I'm doing. We're doing normal content, but I still feel I can do better. That's why I'm still running mythics. Today I just got my heirloom trinket, which was a huge boost for me. I'm gonna need that. So everything that I'm getting is very important to my step on gaining respect from my guild and gaining position in the raid. I have a 700 ring here, which needs to be upgraded, and I still have my 690. I'm working on my legendary ring. Work on that stuff you need. So there's just a few tips for you guys to become a raider. There's so many more, from add-ons to, you know, having everything set. But, you know, the biggest thing, let me sum it up. The biggest thing that when I was a raid leader that I expected from my raiders were understand the mechanics. Obviously, we're going to wipe and we're going to get a strat and we're going to have to practice it. That's okay. But understand what we're doing. Be prepared. Don't be that guy that you are not prepared, right? Don't be that guy. Be the guy that shows up early. Be the guy that has his flasks, he's repaired, has everything he needs. And you'll go a long way just by showing up to the raid. Trust me. If you just show up, you'll go a long way. A lot of people have a hard time with people just showing up. Alright, guys. If you guys have any other advice for newer raiders, please leave it in the comments. People watching the video, check out the comments. See if there's anything else that will help you guys out. Alright, guys. And I'll talk to you guys soon.